Hold on tight, folks, because we're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of sports and news. The NFL draft just wrapped up, and it was a night of unbelievable twists and turns. We're talking crossed signals, wrong phone numbers, and a whole lot of drama surrounding the Dallas Cowboys, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Arizona Cardinals. It was a draft unlike any other. Rohan Nadkarni is breaking down the NBA playoffs, and Joe Prince-Wright previews the Premier League action, so buckle up.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
But the chaos doesn't stop there. The Philadelphia Eagles just made a bold move in the draft, snagging USC wide receiver Makai Lemon, but not without some serious fallout. The Pittsburgh Steelers thought they were getting Lemon, only to have the Eagles swoop in and steal him at the last second. And now, the Eagles are rubbing salt in the wound with a celebratory social media post. Talk about adding insult to injury. We'll break down Howie Roseman's comments and what this means for A.J. Brown's future in Philly. And speaking of draft day blunders, the Carolina Panthers might be kicking themselves right now. They had a chance to draft Makai Lemon, a top 10 prospect, but shockingly passed on him in favor of Monroe Freeling. The Eagles clearly saw something special in Lemon, trading up to get him, proving just how big of a mistake the Panthers made. Plus, we're looking at the value picks of the draft and how the Panthers could have done better. From draft day drama to Premier League peril, it's been a wild ride. The Spurs are facing a must-win situation against the Wolves to avoid relegation, and the Chiefs' coach is facing serious charges. Plus, World Cup tickets are going for millions. Don't miss out on all the action. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and stay tuned for more breaking news and analysis. We'll be back Monday. Last night's NFL Draft Round 1 was marked by a series of unexpected events, most notably a chaotic exchange of draft picks involving incorrect phone numbers and last-minute trades. The Dallas Cowboys ultimately selected Makai Lemon after a confusing sequence where both the Pittsburgh Steelers and Philadelphia Eagles believed they had the receiver on the line. Earlier, the Arizona Cardinals experienced a delay in contacting Jeremiah Love due to a wrong phone number, while New York Jets pick Kenny Sadek initially thought his draft call was a prank. In the NBA playoffs, the Atlanta Hawks defeated the New York Knicks 109-108, despite a late rally by New York, who have now lost consecutive games by a single point. The Minnesota Timberwolves took a 2-1 series lead against the Denver Nuggets with a 113-96 victory, largely due to Rudy Gobert's defensive performance against Nikola Jokic. The Toronto Raptors secured their first win against the Cleveland Cavaliers, 126-104, led by R.J. Barrett and Scotty Barnes. In the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur face a critical match against already relegated Wolves, needing a win to avoid relegation themselves. The team has struggled this season despite a high-profile squad and a mid-season managerial change. The Sports Desk newsletter is seeking reader feedback to improve its content. Additional sports news includes charges against Chiefs coach Dave Merritt for domestic battery, a story about sportsmanship at the Boston Marathon, and exorbitant prices for World Cup final tickets. The NFL draft continues tonight with rounds 2 and 3, and 3 more NBA playoff games are scheduled, with attention focused on the Portland Trail Blazers and Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia Eagles general manager Howie Roseman addressed speculation surrounding wide receiver A.J. Brown following the team's first-round selection of USC's Makai Lemon in the 2026 NFL Draft. The draft pick fueled rumors that Brown's tenure in Philadelphia could be nearing its end. Roseman, speaking to the media Thursday night, firmly stated that Brown remains an Eagle and that no trades have been completed. He emphasized the team's focus on roster improvement through the draft, with Day 2 set to begin Friday at 7 p.m. EST. AJ is a member of the Eagles, Roseman confirmed, adding that the team is taking things one day at a time and will continue evaluating roster needs throughout the offseason. Despite Roseman's comments, reports persist that the Eagles are expected to trade the 7-year veteran to the New England Patriots after June 1st, though no deal is currently finalized. Lemon, 21, joins the Eagles after a standout 2025-26 season at USC, where he recorded 79 receptions for 1,156 yards and 11 touchdowns. The Eagles will continue drafting, aiming to bolster their receiving core as Brown's future with the team remains uncertain. The Philadelphia Eagles are being lauded for a savvy move in the recent NFL draft, acquiring wide receiver Makai Lemon, while the Carolina Panthers are facing scrutiny for passing on him. Lemon, widely considered a top 10 prospect, surprisingly slid to the Panthers at pick number 19, but they opted for offensive tackle Monroe Freeling instead. The Eagles, recognizing Lemon's potential, traded up 3 spots with the Dallas Cowboys to secure him. Experts, including NFL Next Gen Stats, are calling Lemon one of the 5 best value picks in the first round, noting his impressive 91 production score, the 3rd highest among wide receivers in the last 5 draft classes. Lemon is projected to provide an immediate boost to Jalen Hurts' passing game, particularly in the slot, an area where both the Eagles and Panthers struggled last season. While selecting Dylan Thieneman, another value pick, would have addressed a need for a safety, the Panthers' decision to forego Lemon is being viewed as a significant oversight, especially given Howie Roseman's reputation as one of the league's top general managers. Freeling, while an athlete, wasn't recognized as a value pick by NFL Next Gen Stats, further highlighting the Panthers' missed opportunity. The Pittsburgh Steelers' draft night took a dramatic turn, culminating in frustration after the Philadelphia Eagles snagged wide receiver Makai Lemon with a trade-up to the 20th overall pick. Steelers fans believed Lemon would be available at their 21st pick, a hope confirmed by Lemon himself, but the Eagles, trading with the Dallas Cowboys, intervened. Pittsburgh then selected Arizona State offensive tackle Max Ihinacher, a move considered a reach by some analysts. The Eagles further exacerbated the situation with a celebratory social media post, adding salt to the wound for the Steelers faithful. While Lemon joins a successful Eagles organization, the Steelers are left to ponder what might have been. Experts, like those at Fansided, already consider Lemon a potential steal for Philadelphia, ranking him 10th overall on their big board. The coming years will inevitably see comparisons between Lemon's career and that of Ihinacher, with the Steelers' front office potentially facing scrutiny if Lemon thrives and Ihinacher doesn't live up to expectations. Some analysts suggest a more aggressive trade-up by Steelers general manager Omar Khan could have prevented the entire ordeal, leaving many to question if this will be a lasting front office misstep.